What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Get Your Sports Basketball. Today, on a wonderful website called ZenGM or play.basketballgm.com, I will be simulating Julian Newman's NBA career. Let's hop right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally happening. Julian Newman is a draft prospect in the 2022 NBA Draft. The 5'7", 140-pound point guard from Prodigy Prep is set to get drafted. Here he is, the reveal. I couldn't get the skin tone or the beard or the nose right, but we got the dreads. The dreads are the most important part. Let's look at his ratings. I mean, they're not too good, but his three-point, mid-range, and free throw and handling are over or 90 or more, which in this game is crazy good. In this game, an 85 is like GOAT status, 70 is like MVP, 60 is still really good all-star, and 50s is a solid starter. So let's head right into the 2022 NBA Draft. Right now, he is the second best player available in the draft behind Emoni Bates. So let's see where he gets drafted to. The order of the draft, it goes number 1, OKC. Number 2, we have San Antonio. So let's simulate the first few picks of the draft. And he is going to the San Antonio Spurs. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's probably the best fit for him. Of course, they have DeMar DeRozan already, but still, Julian Newman to the Spurs. His potential is 71, which means MVP potential, and 55 already, which means he's already a solid starter. This is going to be a great career. Super psyched for that. His potential is what's making me super excited, so I gotta switch my team over to San Antonio to manage him. I'm going to do what's best for him, not what's best for the Spurs. So we're going to skip through free agency because the Spurs have like no cap space. So we'll see if he improves or if he doesn't improve. I'm really hoping. Yeah, I'm going to put him right he's going to get a starting job in his rookie year. I think he's going to get rookie of the year. He might even average the most points on the team. That's a lot of good free agents right there. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Trae Young. In all the times I've played this game, Trae Young has been like a Hall of Famer and won a couple championships, so we'll see how it goes. And Julian Newman does improve. He is now in the 60s. Ooh boy. I'm liking where this is going. I think that he is definitely going to win at least one championship or MVP. I'm so confident that I'm going to let you guys pause the video and comment down below which one do you think he will get first. And if he gets none of them, well, then, gosh dang it. Yeah, let's just sign Goran Dragic just for the fun of it, you know? He played great in the finals, except he got injured, so that kind of sucked. I'm signing JaVale McGee for the memes. JaVale McGee's not a very good player, but we don't have any centers, so might as well sign him. Let's get straight into the season here. I'm really hoping that Julian Newman wins Rookie of the Year, you know? I feel like that he could do. I feel like that he's capable of winning an MVP in the next 3 years, honestly. So, no, let's not go to the playoffs because I want to see if he makes an All-Star game in his rookie year. So simulate through the All-Star game, and okay, looks like we have a half-decent team. Starting to get better. I think it looks like we had an injury there. So 16-11. Did he get injured? No, he's still playing. Don't worry. He's balling out. Look at that. He got like 11 3-pointers in one game. And here we are at the All-Star game. He's in the team. Let's go. First year All-Star. Look at all those injuries. Yeah, he probably wouldn't have made it if it weren't for all those injuries. But still, an All-Star is an All-Star. So I'm hoping that he can get an All-Star every year of his career. Once he's not capable of getting a starting job on any team, I will be forced to release him from the team, and he will eventually be forced to retire. But anyway, let's look back at the team. He's averaging, how many is that? He's averaging a nice 24 points and 10 assists. He's having a great season so far. Didn't win All-Star MVP, but it's his rookie season, so you can't expect him to get that much. So let's fast forward to the playoffs. And we get the second seed in his rookie season. Let's just watch these playoffs play out. An easy sweep. Conference semifinal. And no, we lose it to the Clippers in this game. They can't use it due to copyright reasons. Anyway, the Clippers win the championship. Julian Newman is the rookie of the year and first team all-league. Honestly, I think that he could win an MVP next season if he progresses well. Let's skip the draft for now. Yes, we are signing Brook Lopez because we really need an experienced center on the team. I think Brook Lopez will definitely play valuable minutes for us and hopefully get us a couple of rebounds and buckets. Looking at our schedule for the upcoming season, Julian Newman does go down a couple overalls and his potential goes down a bit. But he is still an overall great player, so I do think that he will be going to the All-Star game again, making a couple roster adjustments here. Brook Lopez did decline a bit, but we all thought he did because he's an older veteran player. And he should be retiring soon, so his contract will be up any time now. Let's get into the start of the new season. Simulate to the All-Star game to see if Julian Newman can get back to it. I think he could win MVP so far. It looks like he's leading the team in assists. After all, he's a crazy good passer, and he is getting about 20 points per game too, so that's pretty good. Let's see, and yes, he is in the All-Star game yet again. He's averaging a good 21.9 points and almost 10 assists. He's going down in both categories, but he's still a very valuable starter, and I think that he's going to be with San Antonio for a long time. Looking at some free agents here. Seth Curry, no, he's probably not going to find another job. Simulating the All-Star draft, Jonathan Isaac gets drafted as the third to team. Is Jamal Murray an All-Star captain? Dang, that should not be happening. LeBron James is still thriving, and Julian Newman joins his teammate at Team Jamal. And let's simulate to the playoffs now. Going into the playoffs now, let's see if we can make it to the finals this year. Ooh, that was a close one in round one, making it to the semifinals. Denver! No! Denver goes on to win the championship after beating us in the semifinals. Julian Newman has still not made a finals yet, but he has made 2 conference semifinals. And look at that. All-league first team. Defensive player of the year is Jonathan Isaac. Good job, man. So, Julian Newman, that's really not good. I want him to win MVP while he's young, so that way when he's older, he can make it to the Hall of Fame. That is the goal of this video. And here we are at free agency already. We zoomed past the draft and re-signing players. And we do have a little bit of cap space, so we'll see who we're going to sign here. We're looking at him. Are we going to sign him? Yes, Rudy Gobert, man. He's 33 already. We do need more experienced centers, and it looks like so far, if we were starting right now, he would be starting for us. So now we're going to simulate to the preseason and see if we get better or worse. And it looks like we got worse. That is not what we want to be doing. Julian Newman goes down a couple overalls, and his potential goes down. Rudy Gobert falls to a 49. Jeez, that is not good in this game. And only one player looks like he improved, and he is going to move and get some more playing time. And Rudy Gobert falls out of the starting lineup. He's going to fall hard. So we'll see. We'll simulate to the regular season now. But before that, we're going to sign Chris Wilson because he has potential and he's a pretty good overall, and he's going to get some valuable minutes for us. And here we are, start of a brand new season, starting off 2-0, and then we lose our first game of the season. We start losing 2 in a row. That's not what we want to be doing here. So let's simulate to the All-Star game now. A couple games before the All-Star game, we're third in the conference, having a pretty good season, dropped to 4th right there. Let's see if he's in the All-Star game, and is that him? Yes, I believe it is. He's averaging about 22 points a game with like about 9 assists. So he's having a pretty good season. We'll check on some free agents real quick and then simulate to the playoffs. Here we are at the playoffs. We got the 4 seed playing New Orleans. We will get by them playing Denver, and Denver's going to be the death of us every year. They win another championship. Julian Newman on the 3rd all-league team. So yeah, still up there, still one of the best players in the league. Nobody really retired important this year. Looking at his final stats, overall points-wise, this was not even his best year. His rookie year was his best year, and I think he's just going to go downhill from here. He might have 1 or 2 seasons where he magically does better, but overall he's going to be going downhill, so probably not a Hall of Famer, but we will see. And here we have free agency. Julian Newman re-signed with the San Antonio Churros, so he's gonna be here for the next couple of years. But after that, we could see him move on to a new team. And Andre Drummond is going to be coming to San Antonio, and we're gonna sign Mason Plumlee just for the heck of it. And now we are going to see if Julian Newman improves, and he does. Look at that, he's up back to a 60 overall. He has basically no potential anymore, so he's going to be 60 overall for 1, maybe 2 more years, and then he's going to fall off. So maybe a Hall of Fame career. He is averaging like 20 points a year and 10 assists. So we will see. It depends on which class he retires with. And here we are, start of the new season, starting out pretty rough, 0-2. So now we want to start out a new season. And did Julian Newman get... No, Jonathan Isaac got injured. Sorry, they have similar names, and I'm reading it off of a tiny little thing right here. So anyway, 22-14. I think we're going to simulate to the All-Star game. Alright, here we are at the All-Star game, and he is in yet again. You know, that's pretty good. Every year of his career, he's made the All-Star game, so maybe he could make the Hall of Fame with that resume. Here we are looking at his stats for the year, and now we're going to take a look at some free agents. So far, he's averaging around 22, sometimes 23 points per game. We're having a wonderful season, as you can see at the top. We're on a pretty good win streak, despite 1 loss right there. But overall, we are one of the top teams in our conference, and we're going to simulate to the playoffs now. And yes, we won the Western Conference. Right there, we have a very good team. Jonathan Isaac is very good. Now we're going to simulate through the playoffs. And we lose to Denver again in the conference semifinals. We've lost to them 3 times to be eliminated from the playoffs. Denver is becoming Julian Newman's worst enemy. So overall, he still made an all-league team, and he's probably going to start decreasing heavily now. I'm going to re-sign Jonathan Isaac on a 5-year contract. I got to sign my man Stephen Curry, one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time. And here's the moment of truth to see if Julian Newman increases or decreases. It looks like it's going to be a decrease. Yep, okay. Hopefully he can still make the All-Star game. In this game, if you continually make the All-Star game, you're probably going to make it to the Hall of Fame. So that's what we're hoping for. And now we got to sign my main man, Victor Oladipo. I hope that he doesn't get injured again this upcoming 2021 season. But we will see. Now here we go. About to start off the new NBA season. Let's start it off with a win. There it is, simulate to the All-Star game. We started off with a win, 3-0, 4-0, 5-6. 8 straight wins before we finally lose our first game. This is looking like it's going to be a really good season. Here we are at the All-Star game, and Jonathan Isaac and Julian Newman is in. Let's go. So far we're looking pretty good. See if there's any good free agents we might want to sign. Not really looking like it, unless... Nah, probably not. Looking at Julian Newman's numbers so far, 20.7 points and 9.7 assists. So yes, he's definitely decreased. His passing used to be about 10 assists, and his points used to be 22. And we released a player because we want to sign 2 more. So I'll show you those later on. Now, here we are signing none other than my main man, Steven Adams. Unfortunately, he is now in New Orleans, which kind of sucks, but he's one of my favorite NBA players. Here we are signing another man who's actually averaging some of the best numbers of his career, Jabari Parker. Don't know why coach wants to put him in the starting lineup. He might get cut a couple days later. We will see. Now we're gonna simulate to the playoffs. And Julian Newman did get injured for about 10 games, but I skipped through that, and now we are in the playoffs. We move on to the next round, conference semifinals, and we lose to Denver again. I am not scripting this, guys. This is just a game. I don't know why or how this is happening, but man, that really sucks. We need to get into a championship. We're going to sign Joel Embiid because I'm a Sixers fan and we need a center. We're also going to be signing Wendell Carter Jr. He was really fun to watch at Duke, so that's the only reason I'm signing him. And now, here we are, moment of truth to see if Julian Newman can have a late career resurgence. And he does! Wow! Going up about 2 overalls to a 60. His potential actually goes up too, which is very surprising. I thought that he was done getting more potential. So, we'll see where this team goes. And I think I just found a diamond in the rough in free agency. Undrafted rookie Thomas Dobbs. Huge potential. And I think that he's going to do very well in this. And here we are, start of the new season. Let's see if we can start it out with a win. Simulate to the All-Star game. 1-0, 2-0. And we get 2 wins and then fall. So maybe Julian Newman isn't the right fit for this team. Here at the All-Star game. And Julian Newman, of course, is in it. Now, we've had an up and down season. And I think our record is, I totally forget what it is, but we're going up and down. We're still probably going to make the playoffs, but overall, we definitely should be doing better. We're going to sign Blake Griffin because he's still getting monstrous points, and he's in his 40s, so might as well add him to the team. And here we are, we barely sneak into the playoffs as the 7th seed. I doubt we're going to move on, but you never know. And we lose in a Game 7. Oklahoma City wins the championship. Hey, at least it's not Denver. At least Denver didn't win the championship. All-league 2nd team for Julian Newman yet again. And, yeah, let's hop into the next season. I'm going to sign Kenyon Martin Jr. because we have cap space for once. Now, here we are, grand reveal for preseason. Julian Newman. He didn't go down or improve, but everybody else around him went down and overall, so he's going to be the leader of the team for the first time in his career. Now, I decided to show you guys how trade works. They are almost impossible unless you have God mode enabled. So for this, almost all the trades have too much cap space. The only one that we could take is a 2nd round draft pick or a 30 overall player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a different player on the trading block. And then if I like a trade, then I'm going to force the trade. And you know how a couple minutes ago I said Thomas Dobbs is going to be the future of our team? We're going to be trading him away. So sorry, Thomas Dobbs. So here on Negotiate, I'm going to try to make the cap space work out so that way I don't have to cheat the system and force the trade. But they are obviously going to decline the trade because it is not a deal for them. So after all this negotiation, I'm going to try to get just this player. Of course, now my cap space is over, so here I am forcing the trade. Here we are at the start of a new season with the Julian Newman-led team. Let's simulate to that All-Star game. So right now we are sitting outside of the playoff picture due to so many injuries in our starting lineup. Julian Newman still manages to make the All-Star game. And he's not averaging great numbers, but he's still the leader of our team, and he's got like 10 assists, so that's probably the only reason he's in the All-Star game. I don't know how we got in, but we did, and we're about to lose to Denver yet again. Gosh dang it, please. Okay, thank you, Toronto, for beating Denver. So, I don't know if Julian Newman's gonna stick around for this next season. Was this a contract year? Is he a free agent now? Yes, indeed, he is going to be a free agent unless I decide to re-sign him. I don't think that I'm going to. I'm going to make him go into free agency. Well, here we go. We're going to click on him and see where he signs. This is going to be very scary. He's the highest. He has the one of the highest overalls of all the free agents. So let's see where he signs. And he signs with Dallas, the Dallas Snipers. Wow, look at his achievements. Like, he's made all-league and all-star every single year he's been in the NBA. Now I've got to switch my team over to Dallas so I can make sure that he is a starter. If not, I have to release him back into free agency. And yes, he is a starter with Dallas. He's the best overall player there so far. So we're going to see how this works out. Maybe Dallas can take him to a championship. That would definitely be a better thing. And look at how much he signed for. He was only asking for like 13 or 18 million. And yes, I'm signing the 46-year-old LeBron James because I love that man and he is the GOAT. And yes, I'm also going to sign Obi Toppin because he's winding down his career and he was basically a Zion Williamson at Dayton. And here we are, start of the new season, the first season with Dallas. Let's see. Oh, opening up with 7 straight wins. Let's simulate to the All-Star game. And yes, he had a couple of injuries, but yes, he is in the All-Star game yet again. And we're going to sign Aaron Nesmith because he's still young and he's a 53 overall. And here we are at the playoffs. We get the 5th seed. We're going to be playing Oklahoma City. Let's get her done. And no, our former team did not make the playoffs. And we lose in the first round in Game 7. And Washington ends up winning the championship over my favorite team, the Lakers. LeBron James retires at 46 years old. He is a Hall of Famer. And Julian Newman makes the 3rd team All-League. So I'd say this is a pretty good year. And here we are. Julian Newman decreases quite a bit. Let's see if he's still a starter. And we will find out here. And Julian Newman will be a starter yet again. And here we are, start of the season. We start off 0-1. Then we win 7, 8, 9, 10. We win 10 straight games after losing our first game. So let's simulate to the All-Star game. Here we are at the All-Star game. Julian Newman will make it yet again. He has made it to every All-Star and has been in an All-League team for every single season he's been in the NBA. So far, he's averaging a good 20 points and 9 assists. Checking out free agents here. And here we are at the playoffs. We get the 1 seed. And we get past New Orleans, get past Utah. Can we beat the Lakers? We get past the Lakers. And we lose in the championship game to Washington. Julian Newman, All-League, 2nd team. I was really hoping that we would win a title right there. His career stats are looking pretty nice. And this could be his final season in the NBA, because if he's not a starter and if he decreases overall a lot, I will have to release him into free agency. Jonathan Isaac's a free agent. And now it is time to see if Julian Newman will be a starter this year. So far, 2 guys have moved above him. If one more person has a better overall or has been on the team longer, then Julian Newman is out. TJ Kirkpatrick. Principles be the end. No, it looks like he's going to be a starter for 1 more season. Simulated to the All-Star game right now. We go 0-1, win 3 straight, and we win 3 straight after losing our first game. Here we are at the All-Star game, and Julian Newman, of course, as always, makes it yet again. Just realized that LaMelo and Lonzo are free agents. Here we are at the playoffs for the 4th seed against Oklahoma City. Let's see if we can advance. And we get past. Can we beat Utah? We beat Utah. And we lose in 7 games to Portland. Dang it. I was really hoping we would win it. Julian Newman, All-League, 2nd team. Kawhi Leonard retires, and he's a Hall of Famer, of course. And here we are. Julian Newman is not going to be a starter, so I will... Oh, wait, unless... Zaire Wade will actually fall behind Julian Newman. But then he gets passed yet again. Julian Newman will not be a starter, and I will be releasing him into free agency. And here it is. He is now an official free agent. Oh, wait, no, Chicago signed him. Why are they signing him? Well, gotta go switch to Chicago now and release him. Well, I think that's probably gonna end Julian Newman's NBA career. So I'll just skip until the end of the season to see if he retires. And yes, he does retire, and yes, he's a Hall of Famer. Let's take a look at his career stats. 23 points a game and almost 10 assists. So I do think that he definitely deserves the Hall of Fame. He went to one championship and lost it. And in every season, he was an all-star and was on an all-league team. He had an amazing career, just he never won an MVP trophy or a finals. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and comment down below which player or team do you want me to do next.